Looks like we've got a log, fellas. Let's cover who this one is on, shall we? Hello, Archivists. LeafHorn here, and welcome to our first episode of PaleoLogs. For all you first-timers, this is a series where we cover some facts about different extinct fauna, such as who they were, where they lived, and why they went extinct. As an extinct animal myself, this feels kinda weird, but well. That said, our first animal being covered is the spined lizard of Egypt himself, Spinosaurus! Yeah, I know, we're starting off with one of the big ones, but there's a lot to talk about since this fella's had one of the most tumultuous histories of any dinosaur in the fossil record, to put it briefly. To put it not briefly, though, we're going to go through a rundown of what the journey to where the Spino is now was like. To start off, Spinosaurus first showed up in the fossil record in North Africa, specifically Egypt, around 112 million years ago during the Middle to Late Cretaceous, and lasted up until around 93 to 95 million years ago, where its fossils will be found by Ernst Stromer in 1912. Despite most initial assumptions about its diet, Spinosaurus was mainly a piscivore alongside its cousins like, say, Baryonyx and Suchomimus, both of whom helped us understand Spinosaurus better when their fossils were found and got factored in. But we didn't learn that for quite some time, since the first ever fossils of Spinosaurus found were destroyed in 1940 by a bombing during World War II. Dishonorable mention to this guy for not letting the fossils get evacuated before that, by the way. And as a result, studying it has been a rather tedious process because of how rare the fossils are. This has caused Spinosaurus to take a variety of appearances from this, to this, to this, to this, to this, to, wait, no, that's Spinosaurus, my bad, to this. Spinosaurus has also got quite a rep in certain fandoms because, well... Look, I get it, we were all upset by that moment, but they had to show that the Spino was a credible threat somehow. That said, after some time of thinking Spinosaurus was a super predator of some kind during paleontology's awesome bro phase, and because of certain documentaries. Looking at you especially, by the way, Monsters Resurrected. It's been estimated that Spinosaurus was instead a river resident of some kind that lived sort of like a crocodile or a heron mixed with a crocodile. I don't know. But it did live and hunt near large bodies of water, while a surplus of other carnivores in the area, like fellow apex predator Carcharodontosaurus, mostly stuck to the land. And while most larger theropods usually stuck with their jaws as their primary weapons, whether it was for crushing, shredding, or other uses I'd rather not discuss, Spinosaurus and its cousins took a different approach, using their longer, narrower snouts filled with conical, needle-like teeth in order to grip prey and hold it in place, while their larger, stronger clawed hands did the heavy hitting. Albeit we don't have an explanation for why it needed that trademark sail. Potential uses for the sail include display for the males to attract mates, kind of like my species' frills, except ours is also a shield, maintaining or regulating temperature, understandable considering how hot it must have been there, and camouflage. Although that third one confuses me quite a bit. I mean, how is that giant sail supposed to help anyone hide? There's also the idea that it was to appear larger and more intimidating, but let's be honest, Spinosaurus was already scoring a lot of points in that department. Also, before anyone asks, no, Spinosaurus did not coexist with my kind, let alone T-Rex, due to the Cenomanian-Turonian boundary event, which caused sea levels to rise, mangrove habitats to diminish, and its favorite food to disappear. So it was done in pretty badly. On a more optimistic note, though, a new species of Spinosaurus was found incredibly recently with a very handsome head crest. Welcome to the family, Mirabilis. Egypticus has been waiting for you. So yeah, as chaotic as Spinosaurus' journey to recognition has been, things have been looking up quite a bit for Egypt's spined lizard. Now if you'll excuse me, I have a Spino family reunion to help host. See you in the next episode! Thank you again for starring in our episode and letting me help host this party, Spino. Well, if it's alright, there is one more thing. You see, there are a whole bunch of other creatures in this series that I want to cover, but the club's given me a to-do list of which ones to do first, so... The next guy I'm looking for is someone of a more abnormal variety, if you get what I'm saying. Wait, really? Whoa, this is quite a map, Spino. Oh, it does help. Thank you again. I'll take good care of the map, I promise. Oh, you betcha. I'm sure Mirabilis will love that special fish cake I had ordered on the way here. Now let's get back to the party. I'm sure your cousins are having quite a fun time. Although I hope Irritator didn't make any messes when I wasn't looking.